Hey tankers, Bonsai Duck here. Today we have GAJohnnie from the WCTNT clan. He is in his VK 3002M. He is on Highway in a standard battle in a Tier 7, Tier 6 game. 3002M is a Tier 6 medium on the Panther line, I believe, of the Germans. And not a bad little tank. It's been a long time since I've run it. And so it's probably... I don't remember much about it, to be honest with you. I think I moved through that line fairly quickly, as I recall. It was back in my days of being very impatient and using a lot of free experience to get through tanks. Whereas now I tend to grind them out. So, but anyway, he spawned over here in the southwest, and it looks like he's heading over to the northwest, or at least to the middle road. It's got a 75mm gun with 150 penetration or alpha, 135 alpha and 150 penetration, and 135 alpha and 194 penetration with the gold. Pretty, like most German, Panther series style tanks. Not overly fast, but not super slow. A lot of flat spots on them. Of course, you got the tumor here that everybody loves to hit. So anyway, take it away, Johnny. Now I noticed you were running the binocs here, and so I did a little research up on Tanks GG, and I see that with the binos, as long as you're stationary, and I believe it's for I want to say 10 seconds for them to fire off, you'll get 462 meters of view range, whereas with just optics you would only have 407. Now again, that depends on what your crew is here, and that's with just base crew. But I still don't particularly. I guess I don't really see the advantage of the binos. I mean, on a medium tank. But again, it's your tank, and I'm assuming you're doing it for view range. So anyway, nice shot at the 59-16, but you got no penetration there, and you missed him on the second shot. I think you might have gotten a hit that time. I didn't see any dust pop up. Alright, so you're at this point, Johnny, I think you're being a little cautious. You got the 40 TP down to your right. You got the 59-16 somewhere over there. Well, he showed up over there in the river. Of course, they usually have TDs up on the hill. There's a nice shot into the 59-16. And he's down. But your Panther and your Easy 2 haven't lit anything up yet, so I think you could be a little more aggressive. Maybe if you headed, up the hill and then down this road, you could give these guys a hand with the A43. But I use this area that you're currently in, for TDs and stuff like that, and maybe light spotting and stuff. But I generally don't bring the mediums down here. I usually push all the way over to A1, B1, that area. Anyway, the Leo's down thanks to Artie. Now you got the E25 over there taking on the A43, and that A43 could really tear up that E25. There's the Dicker Max. Excuse me. And Dicker Max is down. Nice job. Still got the A43 and the 40 TP over there somewhere. That 40 TP hasn't popped back up yet, so my guess is he's hiding in a bush somewhere. Trying to be very, very sneaky. There's the VK 3001P along with the T28 HTC. Yeah, you're just going to bounce off of him. Even with the gold, you're just going to bounce. There's the 40 TP. Can you get a shot into him? Alright. You seem to be having some issues with your mouse and using the auto aim to get the pointer onto the tank. So I'm not sure if you're having some issues with your computer or what. I'm not seeing any dust go up. Then again, you are shooting kind of low, so I'm wondering if you're hitting it. Just playing a fairly cautious game. Now, granted, these tanks are not known for going out and brawling. There's a nice shot into the A43. You know, they're not frontline, face-to-face, you know, huggy face, punchy face tanks. So, you know, I mean, I can certainly understand them being a little cautious here. Trying to get that track. Oh. Just like you're having some issues with the aim. I don't know if you're having some lag or just like the aim point wouldn't go where you wanted it to go. Your heavies have moved into the city, and they seem to be taking on their heavies in the city. You got King Tiger and IS, and looks like what else is up there? And T150. Yeah. Your E2 is still hiding under the bridge, and this is becoming a sitting and waiting game. All right. 40 TP. Yep. There you go. Armor not penetrated. Get another one into him. Yeah, just really jerky. I don't know if you're having mouse issues or what. There's the 40 TP, so that was the A43 that you were shooting at. I didn't see any dust. And the 40 TP is down. So that's two tanks you've taken out when they were dark. Just by throwing some shells into their last known locations. A43 is taking on the E25. They're behind those buildings. There he is. Can you get him? Can you get a shot? And he got a shot into him. There's an armor not penetrated. Now remember, auto aim goes to center of mass. Oh, nice shot. Nice shot. Alright, so you've taken down those three. And it looks like your heavies are pretty much getting cleaned up and down in the city. Now's the time when you need to find a really nice bush, back up off of it, say 20 meters, use those binos, and shoot from behind the bush. Double bush if you can, and you could really start tearing those heavies up. Oh, actually, it looked like all your heavies must have been right on top of each other because they seem to be doing quite well over there. Yeah, when I looked at it the last time, they must have all been standing right next to each other. Alright, so anyway, you're headed off to the city. Your M44 is heading that way. Your FV304 is already up there. Let's give you a little Mickey Mouse speed here. Alright. Down to the ARL 44. P43 turret to your left. I would be looking over there because you never know when you might have a shot on one of these guys as you're driving through these buildings, and you know nothing's going to shoot you from in front of you. So, you know, you can always lock your turret, or at least turn your turret towards the nearest danger, and then you can always hold the mouse button and turn and keep, you know, direction that way. But I would always keep your turret turned to where the danger is at. Because you're going to be coming to an area where you might have a shot on that P43. Yeah, you see, you got a shot on him right there. But you're off looking over here, and you're already zoomed in. This is where the third person really comes in handy, because you don't even really need. If you're just going to do a drive-by shooting, you don't need to be zoomed in. You just need to have him highlighted and take a shot. Yeah, you did a little bit of a drive-by. Now the P43 knows you're there. There's that auto aim again. Already's got your position. I would have done a drive-by on him. I just kept going. But he's down now, so now we just have the 2 TDs and 3 Artie. So there's a Hellcat out there somewhere. We know where the T-28 HTC the last was. Your E-25 is still hiding over there. He's not doing any spotting, and he could at this point he could practically be right underneath that T-28, and that T-28 wouldn't know where he was at. I mean, that E-25 should be over here, up under this hill, lighting this guy up for Artie, or at least in these bushes. Oh my God, the HTC-20, the T-28 HTC is clear over here. I mean, your E-25 is being absolutely useless. Got the gold loaded. You want to get that HTC in the side? There's an Artie shot. There you go. Nice shot into him. He's down. HTC is down. No, he's not down yet. Oh. Letting the auto aim get in there. He's on the move. Hey, nice shooting. You get that last GW Panther? Oh, Johnny, you are making a run, and he's facing that direction. He might have had a shot into the side a little bit earlier, but yeah, he's closing in on you, Johnny. You gotta get out of the way. Head to the right, Johnny. Head to the right. Head to the left. Head to the left, Johnny. Oh, just dodged that one. Don't do it, Johnny. Oh, didn't penetrate. You got to get him from the side or shoot those little bubbles on the left and right of him. Going after that Artie. You are a sitting duck here. Yeah.
We're done for. Everyone get out.
Okay. I would have, when you had the HTC over here, I would have gone with the IS and worked on him. The Jackson was working on Artie. There was really no reason for you to do that. In fact, you kind of yellowed out to try and get the Artie and left your IS hanging. You know, the FV304 was over here. The M44 could have hit the T-20. You know, all of you could have ganged up on that T-28, but you could have gotten some shots into the side of him. At least had him thinking in 2 directions. I think that was your mistake in the game. But anyway. All right. Well, you got a Master First Class. You got a Bruiser. You got a Fighter. You got Fire for Effect. Your team was able to pull out a victory. You got 52,160 and 13,362 in experience. You got 1,963 in damage and 5 kills. So, I mean, that, you know, you're number 2 in kills. Easily number 2 in damage and number 2 in base experience, because it gave you a base experience of 1,048. You fired 37 shots, 21 hit, 16 penned. You did 1,559 from 300 meters out. You spotted 457. Yeah, lost some money because you were shooting a lot of gold there, but you got some good experience. Obviously, you had you had personal reserves running and a personal mission payout. So this must have been one of the scavenger hunt missions. So anyway, that gave you good experience, which you said that pushed you to unlock the Panther. So other than that little ending with the T-28 concept, where I think you mishandled that. You know, I think you all in all it was a fairly decent game. You're playing a little conservatively. There's something going on with your mouse and that aim. You're having to rely upon auto aim real heavily, but otherwise a fairly decent game. So that's GAJohnnie from the WC TNT clan in his VK3002M on highway in a standard battle. If you liked the video, hit the like button. Keep those videos coming. I greatly appreciate the support. This is Bonsai Duck out.